And welcome to our Monday presentation. We do this every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, rain or shine, in order to show people how to create wealth, how to prepare for what's coming, because we know that this information is vital, that no matter what you are doing, you need what we have and should be doing what we are doing in order to protect your family's financial future. Uh, my name is Kwame Benta. I'm the co-founder of Ra Turn to Your Royalty Warriors. Ra is another name for the sun that sustains the life here on this planet. And when we say return to your royalty, we basically mean, if you haven't already, to send Kofa back to knowledge of self and love of self. So maybe you will become one of those servant leaders that we need so many of today. And WARRIORS is an acronym for winning at receiving residual income over receiving salaries, because this presentation is basically about freedom. And we know that a salary is not the road to freedom. Salary is just basically, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, it's just another form of wage slavery. Okay. Uh, and so what we want to do is show you some things that our educational system didn't give us, and mainstream media is not going to give us. So we're going to show a few slides, we're going to play a few videos, and we're going to share some information. We created Rock Turn to Your Royalty Warriors back in 2018 when we started saving precious metals. Back then, gold was about $1,400 an ounce. Today, it is about $2,300 per ounce. It has almost doubled in value since 2017. So I want you to ask yourself this question: how much has the currency, the cash, increased in value since 2017? Uh, and that should be a quick answer. It hasn't increased in value. It's called it because of this thing called inflation, which is basically another form of robbery. Okay, so we live here in Richmond, Virginia. Retired personal fitness trainer. I used to do home improvement, uh, and I stopped doing that back in 2012. Got certified as a personal fitness trainer because my passion is trying to help people improve their standard of life. And that's why I did property improvement, home improvement, and graduated from that to personal fitness trainer because I understand that our health is our primary wealth. Without good health, nothing really matters. And that is a fact. This presentation hopefully will show you how you can improve your health also by being less stressed. Okay. And so now we are trying to help people prepare for what's happening and what's coming. So without any further delay, I'm going to start these slides. So WARRIOR's first instruction to return order and balance. And that is that order and balance to your home. Okay. Because that is the most important place. And we want to show you how to store that, the order and balance to the economy of your home. Okay, so that you can have a more of a secure foundation to stand on. This is a Mint Builder presentation. Okay, I am a representative of Mint Builder. We are precious metal specialists. We're not financial advisors, and we do not give financial advice. The precious metal price may rise and fall, which means the value of metals may go up and down over time. You may sell for more or less than you have paid for them. And precious metals do not yield income. We're going to show you if you're interested in how you can yield an extra income towards the end of this presentation. But this mainly is about saving. Okay, so let's get that straight. We're not here to show you how to invest in anything. We just want to show you what we should be saving and why we should be saving. So the past performance does not guarantee future results. Mint builders cannot guarantee, assure, or promise future market movement, prices, or profits. So our economy is in irreversible trouble. Are you prepared? Because our currency is on its way to zero. We're going to show you why. So what can you do to protect yourself? And this is one thing that I wish I had known, and that's to know the difference between currency and money are two different things. And we're going to show you exactly why that is. Your financial wellness is our mission. We want to show you how to grow your wealth to help reduce that anxiety so you'll be less stressful, so that you can enjoy life and maybe live a longer, enjoyable life, so that you can live your dream, you're free and have your freedom and live your lifestyle. So the reasons why this is timely, these are only a few. Global uncertainty all but dictate the necessity of a stable store of value. Inflation is winning, it's real, it's robbing us of our labor. Globally, housing and grocery prices are not sustainable. Companies are laying off people in droves. Artificial intelligence will be replacing a whole lot more workers sooner than we know. And the days of finding a job with benefits that one can retire from pretty much are gone, unless you have a government job, and they're trying to cut back on government jobs. Central banks are printing cash at unprecedented rates, and paper currency is pretty much gone digital. Okay, we have BRICS coming along. If you don't know about BRICS, I highly suggest that you do some research and learn more about BRICS because it is growing fast. You got Fed now, something that this federal government is working on. And many people use their cell phone now to make purchases or a plastic card. Then we have the central bank digital currency that many central banks are working on. That's programmable currency that is electronic, no physical cash. And then we have the lasting effects of COVID. Supply chains, inflation are still handcuffing the global markets, and these are not opinions. These are facts everywhere on our planet. People are rioting pretty much in every corner of the globe, except for here in the United States. This is a video that I'm going to share. It's an old video. It's about 10 years old. But the title of it is Money versus Currency, Hidden Secrets of Money, Episode 1 by Mike Maloney. I think it's like a 10-part series. So I really would highly suggest that you go to YouTube and watch this series. I'm going to play about 8 minutes of it. All right. So here we go.
Your true wealth is your time and freedom. Money is just a tool for trading your time. It's a container to store your economic energy until you're ready to deploy it. But the whole world has been turned away from real money and has been fooled into using currency. A deceitful imposter that is silently stealing your two most valuable assets, your time and your freedom. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
We are entering a period of financial crisis that is the greatest the world has ever known. The wealth transfer that will take place during this decade is the greatest wealth transfer in history. Wealth is never destroyed, it is merely transferred, and that means that on the opposite side of every crisis there is an opportunity. The great news is that all you have to do to turn this crisis into your great opportunity is to educate yourself. I believe that the best investment that you can make in your lifetime is your own education. Education on the history of money, education on finance, education on how the global economy works, education on how all of these guys, the central bankers, the stock market, how they can cheat you, how they can scam you. If you learn what is going on and how the financial world works, you can put yourself on the correct side of this wealth transfer. Winston Churchill once said that the further you look into the past, the further that you can see into the future. This program is all about creating your own crystal ball, being able to gaze into the future, being able to change this crisis, the greatest crisis in the history of mankind, into your great opportunity. The hidden secrets of money, some of them are hidden in plain sight. They're like right in front of you. The way the monetary system works is something that isn't actually hidden away from all of us. It's out in the open, but it's complex and people just they can't see how it works. It's hard for them to imagine that we're living in such a hoax. Others are meant to be secret, but the truth is slowly coming out, like the Federal Reserve being a private corporation and not really part of the US government. But when I started studying this, what I found was that there was no place that I could point people to where they could get it all in one spot. And so I basically decided to write my book about it and consolidate monetary history, economics, the markets, fundamentals of gold and silver. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in economics, and I've sort of made it my job to lift the fog for people. Welcome to Egypt. This is where it all began. Roughly 5,000 years ago, the Egyptians started using gold and silver as their predominant form of currency. But it was not yet money. The pieces of gold and silver that they were using were odd sizes and weights, odd purities, so it still was not interchangeable, where each unit is the same as the next. This meant that nothing really had a price yet. You couldn't put a price of so many coins on something because they didn't have coins yet. Trade was still difficult. It was still a guessing game when it came to the exchange of values. One of the reasons that we are in the financial mess that we are today globally is that people do not understand the difference between currency and money. Currency is a medium of exchange, a unit of account. It is portable, durable, divisible, and something called fungible. Fungible means that each unit is the same as the next unit. $1 in my pocket buys the same amount as $1 in your pocket. Money is all of those things plus a store of value over a long period of time. Even financial planners, bankers, your accountant, they don't understand the difference between currency and money. The currency in your pocket is a medium of exchange. It's a unit of account because it's got numbers on it. It's somewhat durable, it's portable, it's divisible in that you can make change, and it's fungible. $1 in my pocket buys the same amount as $1 in your pocket. But because governments can print more and more and more of it and dilute the currency supply, it's continually transferring wealth out of your pocket, out of your bank account, to the government and to the banking system. The reason that gold and silver are the optimum form of money is because of their properties. It's an easy medium of exchange because gold and silver store a large amount of value in a very small area. It's a unit of account. Pure gold has the same value all over the planet. So an ounce of gold buys the same amount here in Egypt as it would in China or in the United States. It's durable. The same gold that Egyptians were using in trade 5,000 years ago is still here with us today. It does not corrode. It's divisible. You can make change with it. It's very portable. You could use something like oil as money. It's just that you can't carry around a barrel of oil on your back. It's fungible. Pure gold is the same wherever it is on Earth. Pure silver is the same wherever it is on Earth. It's limited in quantity. That's the reason that it maintains its purchasing power. Governments cannot print it. Over the last 5,000 years, only gold and silver have maintained their purchasing power. There have been thousands upon thousands of fiat currencies, currencies that are unbacked by gold or silver, and they have all gone to zero. It's a 100% failure rate.
Well, fiat currency, of course, is a currency that exists at the dictate or by fiat from a government. You see, they have their printing presses, and the paper money rolls off the printing presses. And then they give it the fiat designation, which makes the currency official. It's just worthless paper. But when Ben Bernanke gives it the special sign, and they have the cult meeting at the Federal Open Market Committee meetings, it suddenly becomes currency.
If you look at what's really going on, it's a con game. And so there's confidence. Well, the Federal Reserve is very forthright about what they're doing. If you read their websites, they'll tell you it's a confidence game. They tell you that there's no intrinsic value in their money. They'll tell you that they print it backed by absolutely nothing. They actually display all these facts. But if you tell somebody in the public that this stuff is created out of thin air, there's no backing whatsoever, it's absolutely worthless, it's about as valuable as monopoly money, they'll look at you like you're nuts.
Is there an example throughout history of a fiat currency, a piece of paper that's unbacked by anything, surviving?
Short answer, no. Long answer, no. And here's why. When Addison Wiggin took over at the Daily Record, when they got cranked up, Bill Warner asked him to catalog all of the fiat currencies throughout history and what happened to each of them. Addison dutifully went to work. Within a short period of time, he had gone through the alphabet. All the fiat currencies that started with the letter A were done. They all went to zero. He was halfway through the letter B, and all the fiat currencies that started with the letter B, and there were 600 of them in just the first letter and a half of the alphabet, and every single one of them went to zero. Every one. 600 fiat currencies that start with the letter A, and half of the ones that start with the letter B are 600 of these things. Not one ever came close. You think this one, the United States dollar, is going to be the first one after all that? I don't think so. No. No currency, fiat currency has ever survived. None.
So you heard what he said. No fiat currency has ever survived. They all return to zero in value. So this is why precious metals, because they hold real tangible value over a long period of time. A time-tested hedge against inflation. It's easily explainable. Even children know that it's good to have gold and silver. It is a stable store of value during uncertain times. And like you said, every fiat currency has gone to zero in value. And if you are in business, say you're doing network marketing, multi-level marketing, it is the best product to be qualified with because it does not expire, doesn't spoil, and it doesn't lose value. The longer you hold it, the more value it becomes. And you're not really buying anything. You're simply exchanging fiat currency for real money, precious metal, silver, gold. Now, you see, most people dream of becoming wealthy and achieving financial success and living life on their terms. But you see, the reality is that most people will never, ever achieve that dream because, unfortunately, many people do not take the right action. They don't know what action to take. And they participate in behavior that doesn't promote their success. Like they don't save real money. That ensures people staying broke, living from paycheck to paycheck, hoping that they don't end up with more month at the end of the money each month. And that's why many people never realize their dreams. Wealth is not about luck. I see a lot of people going weekly, daily, playing the numbers, hoping that they'll hit big. But unfortunately, if you don't have the right education, if you do hit big, most people who do end up broke after a few years. So you got to have the right education. And like I said earlier, the school system do not give us the right education. They educate us to become good, obedient workers, working paycheck to paycheck until we can't work anymore. So you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. And that is simple as that. We want to show you a plan, a simple plan that you can start doing right away. If you have any source of income coming in, anyone can do this. Everyone should be doing it because you must be consistent once you start. And this is what it is. Pay yourself first. Just make sure it's not made out of paper. That paper, cotton, fiber that they print the US dollar on if you're here in the United States, okay? And what I mean is that a portion of everything that you earn should be yours to keep. Before you pay your light bill, phone bill, rent, mortgage, whatever bill you have, if you're earning any income, you need to put that in a store of value. And fiat currency is not a store of value. Okay, this is how you protect your financial future, by exchanging paper for real money. And the first step is a savings account. And unfortunately, many people think they need more income to get started. And that's why many people never start saving. Let me tell you this, it's easier to save precious metals than it is to save fiat currency. Because if you have cash, if you see something that you want, you can easily liquidate it. But if you have precious metals, you have to take a couple of steps in order to liquidate it and to exchange it for whatever product or service that you desire to have at that point in time. So you want to start with an emergency fund. 65% of the people here in the United States don't even have $1,000 saved after working 10, 20 years on a job. And that's not a good thing, because emergencies do come, okay? And that's why so many people are in debt until the day they go away. So how can you expedite your savings? With assets. Precious metals are assets. All paper fiat currency, and you heard it earlier, that most mistakenly called money, has one destination, and that's zero. This graph right here is the United States dollar that was created in 1913 by the Federal Reserve, okay? Now, Federal Reserve is not the federal government, all right? Most people don't know that. It's a private banking cartel that controls the monetary system of our entire planet. Federal Reserve created in 1913. World War I started 1914, okay? Now, in 1933, all right, the United States made it illegal to hold gold, okay? They made it illegal to hold gold bullion or certificates. They confiscated all the gold from the people, and then they upped the value of it. So they basically robbed us in 1933 if you had any real gold, any real money. So in 1944, the United States dollar became the world's reserve currency. Okay, that means that most currencies on the planet were tied directly to the dollar. Okay, and so when people was, when we do exchanges and stuff like that, it was the U.S. dollar. All right, that was reserve currency, and it was backed by physical gold. So they couldn't just create cash out of thin air. They had to have a certain amount of gold in their reserve in order to print cash. All right, but in 1971, Richard Nixon, he closed the gold window, and the United States dollar became a fiat currency. And this is where the rapid inflation began. Okay. So since 1913 to 2020, the US dollar has lost 97% of its buying power. But look at this here. From 1971 to 2018, right? The US money supply increased 32.3 times. And this was accompanied by an 84.1 drop in the purchasing power of the dollar. So it even accelerated even faster when they took it off the gold standard. They started creating cash out of thin air. You see that red line going across this graph? That's how much currency began being put in circulation, okay? And so price inflation is a direct consequence of increased money supply. And so this is what they're doing. They're printing cash and they're giving it to certain individuals so they can acquire and purchase assets with it. Little known facts. Banks are trading currency for silver and gold. Central banks own 25% of all the gold. That's 1.15 billion ounces. So why are they moving heavily into precious metals? Because the world fiat currency is changing. I said earlier, if you haven't heard of BRICS, do the research. Find out more about what BRICS is about. It's coming up and it's growing pretty fast. Chase owns 375 billion ounces of silver. They probably own a lot more since this slide was created. Now, precious metal assets come in two distinct forms. We have bullion and numismatics. And let me explain to you what bullion is. Bullion is like if you want to stack, if you want insurance, if you want to have that financial security, that foundation. It's a crisis protection money, basically. It has lower premiums than numismatics, and it has outperformed cash savings. Okay, it is how you can be immune to this thing called inflation, this thing that's robbing us, basically, because that's what inflation is. It's just another form of robbery. Now we have numismatics. Okay, they're valued above the bullion price. They're not market dependent, so they don't go by that contract paper currency that you see on the stock market. Okay, and it's sonically preserved. It's like buying rare art pieces, but it's precious, tangible assets that you can hold in your hand. If you don't hold it, if you can't hold it, if you don't hold it, then you really don't own it. This is an example of what a numismatics does. All right, in 2018, Mint Builder had this Thor silver ounce for $45. By 2022, it was selling for $175 plus. So that's a 95% value increase per year. So there's a secret to almost instant wealth gains. If you get these at the right price, you see how quickly they increase in value. So these are some of the products that we have at Mint Builder. Okay, we have gold, we have silver, we have palladium, platinum, but we also have long-term emergency food supply. Because things we do not know how things are going to be getting and coming along in the near future, because there's a lot of conflicts going on in this planet, at home and abroad. Okay, we also have infinite banking. This is a whole life insurance policy where you can actually become your own bank and borrow from your own policy. We have free storage for our members. So we have a place in Delaware that stores precious metals if you don't want to store it in your home. Then we have My Mint Wallet, which is a digital form of silver and gold. I'm going to show a quick 3-minute video to help explain what My Mint Wallet is all about.
Physical gold meets digital benefits. Mint Builder has taken physical gold ownership into the future with My Mint Wallet. This is the most cost-effective and secure way to own gold and silver. This proprietary product provides you with gold and silver access previously dominated by large institutions and banks. You now have direct access to instantly buy, sell, or transfer your precious metals through My Mint Wallet. Unlike ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you will enjoy 100% ownership of pure, physical gold and silver that is securely stored in segregated and insured vaults with our partner IDS of Texas. The benefits of My Mint Wallet are extensive and impressive. Your benefits include extremely low premiums, especially for wholesale members, digital tracking to the 100th of an ounce of gold and 1 ounce of silver in real time, 100% direct ownership of pure physical gold and silver, secure vault storage at no additional cost, fully insured accounts, the ability to quickly sell in real time and have your funds transferred directly to your bank, or use your funds to purchase silver and gold from your shop to have physically delivered assets, daily audits to continually ensure each account is properly funded, seeing the value of your precious metals holdings in real time all the time. You can even transfer precious metals from your wallet to another member's wallet. 100% of your precious metals purchase is deposited on account as physical gold and silver in the highly secure IDS of Texas vaults. You have complete ownership over your gold and silver holdings, and with the click of a button, can sell at the current market price, have the funds placed into your wallet, and use these funds right away to pick the items you would like to take physical delivery of. This allows you to have the flexibility to choose from many different options for physical product delivery. You also have the option to simply have funds deposited directly into your bank account. We even provide you with the ability to transfer gold and silver to another member. Your My Mint Wallet is the best way to own the most amount of gold and silver for the lowest cost, while keeping your metals safe from confiscation and robbery, in turn giving you absolute control and flexibility with your wealth. Owning precious metals has never been so easy and at such low premiums. Be sure to get started with My Mint Wallet and start building your mint today.
That's My Mint Wallet. A short little video explaining this amazing product that we have here at Mint Builders for our members, where you can buy, sell, and even transfer it to different members wherever they may be at here or there on the planet. So you can also set up a auto savings automatically. You can change it, pause it, or cancel it at any time, no penalty, anything like that. These are a few of the products that we have where you can put on auto save, set it, and forget it. To start building your wealth automatically, monthly with your monthly membership or your yearly membership, okay? And also your membership has a deeper impact. It helps feed children that are in need of nutrition. 91% of all the proceeds that goes to feed my starving children goes directly to feeding the children. And this is not just here in the United States. They operate pretty much on all four corners of the planet. Then we have knowledge base. Okay, I mentioned earlier that our education system doesn't give us the right information to grow our wealth. Okay, so Mint Builders gives us the tools, the training, and everything that we need to learn why it is important that we stop and take a look at this opportunity and start exchanging that declining fiat currency for real money, precious metals like gold and silver. So our membership starts as little as $25 per month if you are billed annually, or monthly is only $39 per month. And I'm going to go down this list of what your membership gives you, other than everything that I've already shared with you previously. 50% off your asset premiums, 50% off shop premiums, free metal storage, you help feed a child. We have the knowledge base I just showed you, open vault market seller access, where you can sell your precious metals to other members and Mint Builders. Okay, we have a free wealth planning app, and we also have discounts on travel and attractions. That's what your membership gives you at Mint Builders. But it gives you even more. If you stick by, I'm going to show you how much more you get for your membership, because we do have two distinct people here at Mint Builders. We just went through wholesale customers. They purchase wholesale membership. They purchase precious metals. They don't sell the products. They don't share the information with others. They know the value of saving in precious metals. And that's about 70 to 80% of the members in Mint Builder, for what I understand. They're basically just saving. They're not trying to grow a business or anything like that. But if you want a home-based business for as little as $25 per month, a global home-based precious metal business, then we have that. And we have sales associates who sell customer memberships, they sell precious metals, and they help build a sales organization that does the same. Because we don't stop with just showing people how to accumulate real assets. We also understand that many people are looking for more income today. So this is what this diagram was created by Robert Kiyosaki. So where are you at in your life? Okay, we have linear income, and then we have residual income. Okay, linear income, for those who are not aware, you have a job, you have linear income. Okay, you have no leverage. You're trading your time for cash. Okay, people get tired of that. They want to become their own boss, so they want to become self-employed. But once again, you're on the left side of the cash flow quadrant, and you still have no leverage, because if you don't show up, you don't get paid. We want to show you how to create that passive residual income. Like I said earlier, Warrior stands for winning at receiving residual income over receiving salaries, right? And you want a system. We have the system, okay? And with Mint Builders, you share this with other people. They decide they want to acquire precious metals or grow a sales team and acquire precious metals, then you start earning residual income. When they pay their membership, when they acquire precious metals, you start earning. So now you have a system, people are working with you, people are working for you. So now this is how you start building that wealth also. Not just saving, but now then we're not talking about investing, but that's the next step. Learn how to put that money, that cash that you earn, put it to work, put it to work somewhere. Okay. So this is what you get. No extra cost. Your $25 or $39. Well, your $300 a year or your $39 a month gives you your own shop where people can use your link. They log in, they make a purchase, and you get paid. We give you all the software that's provided to track everything that's going on within your business. Give you the marketing tools that you need to promote your business. QR code landing pages, training videos, and we have a free silver lead capture page. Person can get a free bar of silver just simply by paying for the shipping. If they do a little survey, the system will start sending them emails to educate them on the importance of acquiring real money instead of not acquiring real money. And Mint Builder handles all the payment processing, so you don't have to worry about that. And they do all the shipping, so you don't have to have no inventory or anything like that. And unlimited commissions. So the more you want, the more you learn, the more you can earn. Simple as that. 13 streams of income. There's a video that you can watch. Get back with the person that shared this video with you, and they can share how many streams of income you can earn if you decide that you want to start a home-based business from the safety and comfort of your home. Henry Ford said, "It is well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." People just don't know that the banking system is one of the biggest scams ever created. And if you don't have any residual or passive income, or at least a plan for residual income, you're living a very risky life because there's no security in the job, even a high-paying one. So be smart and don't rely on just one source of income. And Marcus Garvey said, the only protection against injustice in man is power, physical, financial, and scientific. In other words, get in the best shape that you can be in. Take care of your temple, your body. Educate yourself financially, and never, ever stop learning. We've come to the end of this presentation. If you see any value in it, please get back with the person that shared this with you and let them know that you would like to learn more. And if you're ready to get started, they'll show you how to get started also.